It's kind of cold in Japan right now. Yeah, about that. I'm kind of built for the cold, and I would not say that Japan was cold at all. I saw people around me being absolutely, like, coated up like crazy. They had, like winter coats on them, really thick clothing, and people were talking about how it was really cold, it was freezing, and I was walking around and just like, really? You think this is cold? I was like, this is spring weather. This is like late spring weather. What do you want about? This is like April weather for me. It's January. Do you know how weird this feels to me? He's flexing. No, I'm just Swedish, man. Sasuga Sweden boy. It's a bit chilly. Not even. When I was walking to where we were gonna stay, I legitimately took off my jacket. I took off my jacket and just walked. It was too hot. Was it cold? You mean the dessert or the weather? Because when we stepped outside, Tazumi-san was freezing. Tazumi-san was really, really cold, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm built for this weather. What is hot and cold weather for you? A hot day for me is like 20 degrees Celsius. Like that is a like perfect day. Anything above it starts getting excruciating. Cold is anything like below like 5 or 4 degrees Celsius. 5 or 4 degrees Celsius is like, that's a little bit chilly. Cold is like when it starts getting into the negatives. Like negative degrees Celsius, that's what I consider cold. 20 is cold for me. You guys are all from Southeast Asia and it shows! Like, what the hecky? Canadian living in negative 45 degrees here. Based! I've never had to deal with negative 45 degrees. The coldest I've ever had to deal with is negative 28. I think negative 28 is the coldest I've ever had to deal with. That was really cold. Negative 28 was not fun. I like the heat. I'm torn with the heat, honestly. It's negative 36 where I'm at. Based. Hang in there. Do you live in a freezer? No, it's just the coldest day that I have ever experienced. I remember it to this day. I was very young. I was trying to climb a snowy hill. It was really windy, really cold. I was covered from head to toe in warm clothing. All I had was like a little space for my eyes where I could watch. And even then, it was like knives were sticking into my face and cheeks. And I tried like going sledding down the hill. And when you got to the top of the hill, it was just agony because of how windy it was. And that day was negative 28. It was really, really cold. I'm so glad that you're alive now. I wouldn't die. We're used to that stuff. Was it also cold in Japan? No. It was nice. It was sunny. Sunny and beautiful. I think there was like maybe one day where it rained or something. Like most of the days it was just sunny and pretty.